the weekend. Perfect time to take some time off from the work you've had. Binge watch series. Just eat as much as you can. Wake up whenever you want and go to bed as late as possible. Isn't that a perfect way of spending your weekend? Yeah, you're not gonna feel great on Monday, but it's worth it, right? You're gonna feel great during Saturday and Sunday. Some time off. I mean, you've had a rough work week. Yeah, you get to deserve that, right? You know, I've seen a lot of people have been talking to me. They're saying that, yeah, of course, I drink on Friday evening, and I wake up on Saturday. I'm hungover. I can't work. I can't do anything. But it's fine. I had a good night, you know. So it's worth it. Okay, and the following day? Well, the following day, it's decent. You know, I'm not up to my 100%, but it's working. You know. What is this kind of mindset? What is this kind of way of living? And no, I am against alcohol because of what it does to your body. It destroys your organs. It tears down your brain. So that's one thing, but this other thing that you're not going to be able to fully function for 2 days. Like, what is this? And this is a typical thing in the West. We have our week, Monday to Friday, and then on Friday we go out, we get drunk, and take the weekend off because we don't have a choice, because we drank too much. But when you think about how much time you had on the weekend, you just lost because you had to have some fun. That's not that much fun anyway, but that's a different topic. Just why? Because the race does not stop. The race does not take this in consideration. The cogs, they don't slow down. Everything keeps on going fast. In fact, it goes faster. The competition gets tougher and tougher. And if we are to make it to the top, especially in a community like this, where most people, or more and more people I should say, are starting to become aware of all these things, we can't take the weekends off. We gotta work on them as well. And let me just sell the idea of working on the weekend to you. Because you may feel like, yeah, but I don't really feel for it. Weekends aren't made to be worked on. Let me change your mind on that, okay? So, on the weekdays, you're gonna wake up, you're gonna have all sorts of messages, notifications coming into your phone, all sorts of distractions. You need to go to work or to school. You know, we have a lecture, you need to do all these things. But on the weekends, that's a different story. Because most jobs, you're not working on the weekends. You're not having lectures on the weekends. So, and people are not contacting you as frequently on the weekends as well. So it's pretty much a bubble that you have each week, where you can go in, you can focus on your work, and you'll have less distractions than on the weekdays. So that's a big plus for you. The weekends are made to be worked on. And they're perfect for that. You don't have all these other things to worry about. You can just sit down and work on your thing. Another thing is that you get this disconnect from your work when you take a few days off. So when you work from Monday to Friday, you're working 5 days consecutively, and then on Friday you stop. And so on Saturday and Sunday you don't do that much, if anything at all. So when you come back to Monday, it's this good disconnect. You know, there's a reason why Mondays are the worst day of the week for many people. And yes, it's partially because the weekend ended, but it's also because you have this disconnect when you stop working on Friday up until Monday. It's just hard to get going because you need to to check all these things, see, okay, what work do I need to get done today, and I need to plan out everything, and I forgot what to do, and all this kind of stuff. You don't have that when you're working every single day. You just plug in each morning, each day, and you just get to work. You just do your work. You don't need to think about what to do because you've been doing it every single day, so you know exactly where you are. So that's the second thing here. And I can tell you too that when I started working on the weekends, it sucked because I went from just enjoying them, just taking it chill, watching some TV show, playing video games, just sitting around. I could eat some nice snack, and boom, back on Monday, and it really wrecked me on day one there, Monday morning. So when I started to work on the weekends, it wasn't fun, and it's not gonna be fun if you are starting to do this as well. It's not gonna be fun at all. But as you start doing it, as you start to work on the weekends, you're gonna feel a lot better, because one of the main things that leads to anxiety is that we're not doing the things we're supposed to do. So you're fighting anxiety, fighting this worry you may have inside of you. You know, when you go to bed late in the evening and you feel this feeling inside of you that, oh, I didn't do the work today. I should have done more. Oh, I could have done this. Oh, I had the time, but I didn't. You won't have that if you work every single day. Okay, so working on the weekends, it can be tough. You know, you have all these other things you want to do, especially when you see your friends or people around you that they do fun things on the weekends. But trust me when I say this, and this comes from experience, from someone who used to enjoy their weekends with just being home, slacking, doing nothing really, just taking it chill, to someone who's now working on the weekend. I can tell you that it's gonna feel so great. You're gonna get so much more work done, and you will push yourself to the next level in your development. And with that, I will leave you for now, but I will be back, and I will see you then, my brother.